Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Villain Rumble. That is right, we got a Villain Rumble for you all here tonight. My favorites. It's going to be my favorites. Obviously, I tried not to do all comic books, not all horror. I tried to just, do a little bit of a mixture. But some of these are my favorite villains. And, of course, this is my number one of all time. The one, the only, Heath Ledger as the Joker. Definitely my favorite version of Joker. I think he is the greatest villain ever. And I didn't put him at number one. He just came out at number one, and it makes sense because he is number one, in my opinion. But, people may disagree, and that's okay. Make sure you tell me who is your favorite villain from this Rumble. Who is your least favorite? Go ahead and tell me that once this is all over with. And wow, what an entrance. He always had a great entrance. In the movies and everything. And we'll see who number two is. Hopefully we get someone really good. This would be an awesome showdown if we could get a really good one here. And it is Art the Clown. And he is just laughing. Oh my goodness. Here we go. He's definitely one of the most brutal people ever of all time. He's very terrifying. And yeah. Waving at me. I'm not waving back. I am not waving back. You freak me out. And it's going to be Joker versus Art the Clown. And he thinks it's funny that he's number two. Oh goodness, he's waving at Michael Cole now. I better go ahead and skip this before he gets out the bone saw. And here we go. And this is going to be a great matchup between these two. And yeah, I have tons of villains in here. A lot of them are going to have to be comic book. Or the horror genre. One of the two. You're going to see a lot of that. But I tried not to make them all that way. And of course, there's people that couldn't be on the list because nobody created them yet. So that's unfortunately. There's also some people that were never going to get created to begin with that could have been on this list. And Omega Red is number 3. So I got Omega Red. I think this guy's super underrated. I always thought he looked cool. He really never had he's never been in a movie or anything, but maybe someday. Maybe someday he'll get a film. And number 4 is Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. He's actually my favorite villain. I know a lot of people like Majin Buu, but Frieza is my favorite. Always has been. And, what a elimination there to start things off. So much for Omega Red. He's probably my least favorite of the 30 that I picked here. There might be somebody else I like less than him, but I still like him a lot. And Loki is number 5. And of course, Loki he's kind of an anti-hero, but we're going to put him as a villain in this one. But he started off as a villain. Kind of became an anti-hero as the series went along. And number 6 is Mr. X. Mr. X is number 6. So, of course, you can always hear his footsteps from Resident Evil 2. Just a very menacing villain Not my favorite Resident Evil villain, but definitely one of my favorites. And there's tons of people that are missing from this. I tried to get Syndrome, and of course Scar. Try to get those guys. And number 7 is Kingpin. I'm a big Kingpin fan. I liked him in the cartoon Spider-Man. Love him in Daredevil. Love him in the multiverse. Not so big a fan of him when he was in the Ben Affleck Daredevil or the... I didn't like him in Hawkeye. Even though it was the same actor. I really didn't like him in there. I just didn't like that series to begin with. And number 8 is Joaquin's Joker. So I decided to put 2 Jokers in. And these 2 Jokers are completely different. And oh man, we are going to see a showdown between these 2. Oh, that is going to be excellent. I think Heath is obviously a lot better. But there's a couple people in the world that think Joaquin is better. And he is really good. He's just... he's way better than Jack Nicholson. I still don't get the hype there. Or Jared Leto. And Dr. Asterix is number 9. Because apparently Doom is offensive. And of course Dr. Doom's my favorite Marvel villain. Has anybody been eliminated yet? I don't think so. Just shows you how tough the villains... Well, no. I don't think nobody has been. Somebody's going to be soon. I'm sure of it. But you're going to see a lot of super heavyweights, obviously, in this. There's going to be a lot of brutes. A lot of high overalls. And we'll see who gets eliminated first. Oh, wow. The person that usually does... Oh, my goodness, Doom. Levitates. He should have been eliminated. And looks like one of the Jokers is the first one out. And somebody says, I love chaos. Yeah. That would describe the ring. Chaos. Nothing but chaotic people in this ring. And there goes Doom. So Doom finished, and there goes Ledger. And Leatherface is number 10. So Leatherface is definitely one of my favorites. Always was a fan. He's just brutal. He's brutal. He's ruthless. He's extremely strong. And he can cause a lot of problems. And his weapon of choice is, I think, one of the most terrifying weapons because it makes so much noise. I think the noise of that chainsaw is just horrifying. It can compared to, machete or a knife or, those aren't as good. The chainsaw is just gritty. It's dirty. You don't want to get hit with that thing. I mean, you're less likely to recover. And Kingpin's doing my mom's favorite move. She loves that move. And number 11 is Gaston. Art the Clown is done. A stunner there by the Kingpin. And number 12 is Darth Vader. I think he's the second greatest of all time when it comes to villains. Obviously, he's a great one. He'd probably be my second favorite on this list. There's a bunch of people I just wouldn't rank them because it'd just be too close of a race. But I think Joker and Darth Vader are definitely 1 and 2. And some people would flip-flop and say Vader is number 1. And Joker's 2, but, I get it either way. And Darth Maul is 13. He's my other favorite Sith. Love the double saber. Love his character design. Really doesn't. I don't think he has a big personality. I haven't seen Clone Wars, so just seen him in The Phantom Menace, and that was good enough. I mean, and Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is kind of a... I don't know if I should have put him on here, but I just like him so much. But is he really a villain? I mean, I guess he is. In my opinion, the divers are, but that's my opinion because maybe I'm a villain. So that's probably why. In my opinion, the divers are the real monsters. The creature just wanted to fall in love, and the divers had to get in his way with their spear guns because they couldn't fight him like a real man. They have to use a spear gun. And we're already halfway through, and people are flying out of this thing. And Jason's number 15. Of course, he's definitely going to be on this list. Man, I love how the Kingpin dodges people. I just like how big he is as a person, and he can just do crazy stuff. Like, usually someone that size cannot move the way he moves. But he just... That's kind of his superpower. He can move with all that weight. And Waluigi is number 16. I decided to put somebody from the Mario series in this. And Waluigi's my favorite by far. I mean, I like Bowser too, but I always used Little Bowser and Waluigi for my kart in Mario. And I always thought that was cool. A cool combination. The reason why I didn't use Big Bowser is because he's too big. Drags the cart down. I have to get one of those carts that, the only advantage they have is, when they're turning on sides where they can drift easier. Like, I don't want that. I want a car that can speed. So obviously I couldn't use Bowser because he's too big. Same thing with Wario. But so I always use Waluigi and Little Bowser, and I always liked Waluigi. I guess it's because I always liked Luigi better than Mario. Because I thought I never liked the main character, whether it be DBZ or Pokemon or what else? Chainsaw Man even. I never liked the main character on a lot of big properties like that. And Lalo is number 17 from Better Call Saul. He's a wonderful villain. Some people think he's the best Breaking Bad villain. I don't think that. But he's definitely up there. He's ruthless, but he's like real calm and polite. Comes off as a very polite villain, but he will kill you and just blink his eyes and just kill you. So he's still like a big problem. But he just comes off as a nice guy. And very calm. Not reckless like Tuco, if you want to compare Tuco and him. And I like calm villains. I like villains that wouldn't appear as villains. But someone like Tuco is just a hothead. He'll just hit anyone. He's just reckless. Sometimes that's good as a villain, but sometimes the very calm and polite ones are the most terrifying ones. And Lalo would definitely fit that criteria. And Homelander, oh, this is one of my favorites, number 19. And Kingpin has been eliminated. Of course, we have Bane in here as well. Homelander is one of my new favorites. He's probably in my top 10 right now. And a lot of it's about performances. If you don't have a good actor, I mean, your villain cannot be great. And, I think Anthony Starr plays Homelander, and he's just phenomenal. Same thing with Lalo. He's got that's a great actor too. So you have to have really good actors to make great villains. Okay, we got Shredder at 20. Of course, he was going to be on this list from TMNT. And I always thought he looked so awesome. I love that armor. That armor is just killer. His design is one of the best. And Waluigi is finished. Look at Shredder with all those combos. And Negan's 21. Definitely one of my favorites, and once again, it's the actor that elevates the character. And Loki takes care of Jason there. Wow. Look at Homelander. What a slam that was. And look, oh, this is total a Lalo move. And Loki is finished. Darth Vader gets rid of him. And Lalo creeping up behind Vader, but decides not to go after him. That might have been a big mistake. And there goes Homelander. Homelander is finished. And Juggernaut is 22. Oh man, the Juggernaut. And Goro is 23. I hate when they call him in the movie Prince Goro, because, like, really, this dude's a prince? It's like, how? He doesn't look like a prince. And I think Lalo is not going to be able to survive this. Oh my goodness, he might. Oh wow. And Goldar is number 24. Wish I could have got Lord Zed, but he had some additional content that I haven't unlocked, so yeah, couldn't do that. Look at Vader. And Homelander is finished. I think Goldar got him. And bang with the big boot. Goro is finished. And Negan is finished as well. And look, oh my goodness, Goldar sneaks up behind the Juggernaut. And that is a key elimination there. That's how you got to do it sometimes. Sneak up when they least expect it. And Nemesis is 25. Wow. Nemesis coming in at 25 here. And he is my favorite Resident Evil villain. I like him a lot better than Mr. X. And no, Krauser is definitely not my favorite, if you were wondering. And also remember, you guys can download any of these from Community Creations. They're all available on there. Especially if you like Power Rangers. That one person that puts MMPR, he makes tons of them. Not just Goldar, but he makes tons of them, and they're really good, really accurate. I mean, just look at that one. That is one of my favorite creations by far. So, yeah, show the creators some support if you're interested. Make sure to download them. Killmonger's 27, and Lalo is going to exit next. And Killmonger's one of my favorite MCU villains. And once again, with almost 50% of these, the actor elevates him. And so much for elevating, because he just got thrown out of the Rumble. And let's see if, Goldar is just toasting everyone, except for Bane. And Galactus is 28. Well, that's the last place you want him to be, besides 30. Number 29 is Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. He is my favorite villain from Breaking Bad. Another very calm person. You would never expect him to be as infamous as he is. And he even works a regular job just to throw people off. I mean, it's just definitely one of my favorites. And, of course, the actor's wonderful in it. And, yeah, so much for Gus. Man, Goldar's just taking out everyone that's in his way. Gus didn't even get a proper entrance. I was trying to, talk good about him, and he just got thrown out. And Golem is number 30. And even though he, at times, is good, Smeagol's good, Golem's not. I'm telling you, my money's on Goldar. I think he's going to take it. I definitely don't see Golem winning. Oh, is Goldar going to get Galactus next? Maybe not. I don't know if he can... He's going to have to do a little bit more damage. Golem may survive this, because he just got in here. That's the only reason. And he's going to definitely need number 30. He's going to need all the help he can get. Just eating a fish is not enough protein to, you got to hit the weight room, obviously. And Golem has never hit the weight room a day in his life. Oh, that's nice. Looking at this list, I probably should have put in Noob Saibot, because I really like him a lot. Obviously, I didn't have Cabal to put in, but I threw Quan Chi and Goro in. I knew they were villains. Quan Chi's probably my favorite. No, Cabal is, but I couldn't get Cabal. We're down to 4. Oh, man. Golem may have gotten saved there by Galactus. Oh, no way. Yeah, just Golem is in the wrong place right now. I mean, look at the size difference on all of them. Yeah, he's going to be done. He's going to be done. Yep. I knew he wasn't going to make it. Galactus, if I was Goldar, I'd double team. Oh, man. Yeah, Nemesis might be done as well. Maybe not. Every time I say I think they're done, I get the opposite result. And what a last final 3. Super heavyweights. All 3 of them. Oh, man. And Goldar could have him. Goldar could have him. He should have went with one more punch. He would have had him. And he's got him. We are down to 2. Galactus versus Goldar. Wow, what a clothesline. I'm telling you, the moveset is great on this. The creation is A+. Everything is A+. This is one of the best creations. Definitely of this year. And I just love seeing Goldar here. He's got it. Wow. Wow. Just incredible performance by Goldar. I don't know what number he came in, but I was impressed. Is he going to point at the sign? Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, man, they've stopped. This is the 3rd time now that they have not pointed it at the sign. I kind of miss it. I'm not going to lie. He knows better. He knows he's not going to WrestleMania. I thought he did a good job, but hey, if he's not going to point at the sign, then he's not going to go. I mean, obviously, he doesn't know the rules. But anyway, yeah, great creation. If you love Power Rangers, I mean, download this person's work. Because his is some of the best I've seen. I mean, some of the best. And obviously, I don't want some of the other people, because I'm a big Goldar fan, and some of the other characters I'm just not into. But, I mean, if you're into that stuff, he makes the best ones that I've seen. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the Villain Rumble. It was a lot of fun. I wish we could have added some more villains in. I tried to get Agent Smith. I tried to get Syndrome. Try to get Scar. Could have threw Sid in there from the Toy Story. I don't know who else. There's all kinds that could have went in this, but I didn't have everyone. So maybe we'll do part 2. Maybe we'll do another one later down the road. But I hope you all enjoyed this one, because it was a lot of fun doing, and putting these together was kind of easy for me. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I will see you all later. Thank you all. And stay tuned because we have more Rumbles to come.